living in darkness, look for the light, cause the fire is burning and they're helping you fight. It's the fire keepers, the fire keepers, fire keepers, fire keepers, fire keepers. Recovery, Bumper BG, talk recovery. Fire keepers, fire. Yes, sir.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to Firekeeper Recovery. I'm Brant Grant.
Bumper Smith.
And today we're going to do a little different episode. We're going to talk about the fire a little bit and how it affects our recovery. And so before we get there, let's do a quick check-in. Had a pretty good weekend. Football, just wasting the time, keeping it consistent. So yeah, it was just, I guess it's starting to sound bland now. I'm like, if I did what I do, and that's it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it feels good. And just looking forward to sharing more messages that people want to share with us on this podcast. So yeah.
Right on.
How about you?
Yeah, I had a pretty good weekend. I mean, took my kids to the playground, let them run around and play. I whittled on sticks, you know. It's just good. It's good. It's consistent. It's predictable. It's there is no outside BS that comes into my life.
Yeah.
Because my routine's solid and my judgment is sound, you know.
Yeah.
I'm pretty confident that I make good choices all of the time, you know, except for maybe when I have like an extra dessert, you know, that's about as risky as it gets, but you know, it feels good to be a responsible parent, employee, person. You know, I had a lot of support to get here and I worked really hard for it. Everybody needs to know that it's totally possible for them as well.
Okay.
You know, it's a lot of work, but it's investing into yourself. It's a self-investment for everything that you want to have.
Yeah.
And I got it.
Heck yeah.
I'm going to keep it.
Yeah, so, just in like recovery in general, it is like going up a hill. And it is like hard work getting there to that middle point to where you're like, I rather think I got this. So once you get there, then it is that snowball effect because you are coming down the other side. You have momentum now. So once things start happening, it seems like they happen fast.
Yeah.
So just be patient for when you get to that top of that hill because then once you start down the other side, it's going to come fast and you're like, oh man, am I ready for this? Yes, you are because it's here.
Yeah,
you have to be.
You got to roll with it, you know.
Yeah.
And be confident in yourself, knowing that you can handle it. That you're solid, you're good, you can handle it.
Heck yeah. That's what I like about that. I don't know, I think the way my brain is like, it's mundane or whatever, but it's consistency.
Yeah.
And that's just staying, consistent. Do it every day.
I think it's that aspect of having regained control of our lives. You know, when we were actively using, our lives became unmanageable. You know, we were a slave to our disease, and everything was in disarray. It was chaotic. You know, just all bad things. But then, with the right kind of help and making the right choices and having the right support, you turn the tide. You know, to where you regain control, and your life becomes manageable again, you know.
Yeah.
You're showing up for work, you're showing up for your kids, you're paying your bills, you're rebuilding relationships with your family and in the community at large.
Yeah. And I like what you said there. Your life doesn't become perfect, it becomes manageable.
Yeah.
So with that being said, the fall festival's coming up. The fire, whatever you remember it as. So, I remember whenever I was in my addiction, I probably went to the fire more because I was able to deal with like the crowds, or I'd like to go see the cover band when it was like Guns N' Roses cover band or something. I'd sneak my bottle of rum and coke in there and hopefully crush the pill or something before, so I could be like, I'm gonna have a good time.
Even meeting people in there for transactions, you know.
Meet them in the bathroom, get a pill. Damn, dropping it in your arm, man.
Freaking out.
Off that dirty floor in the bathroom.
And you know, I can remember in active addiction, you know, going, you know, it lasts a week, but only taking my kids at the time, only to like the Children's Day because it's free, and not the rest of the time because all of my money went to my addiction, you know, and I wasn't showing up for anybody, not even for myself during that time, you know. But now that we're finally able to have the fall festival again, you know, I think at least take them a few more times, you know. Get some of them candied apples. That's what I go for anymore. Some damn candied apples.
Heck yeah. So that's coming up this week or next week whenever you see this. So, there's like... So what are some, besides the candied apples, they're bringing the pageants back to the fair. So they're not having them this week like they usually do. So they're going to be at the fair. And I think there's like the Romantics or something as the Saturday band.
Yeah.
But for me, I'm looking forward to Ending Ball. That's what I look forward to. Watch my brother get older and take more of a leadership role for Wolftown. It's been awesome to see that over the years as he's getting older.
Yeah.
And it's a passion that he has, so that's a passion I have to watch him and support him. So, that's what I'm looking forward to next week to see, because their team is in transition. Like the past 5-10 years, like my dad's generation has been handing it off.
Right.
There's only a few that played when they were there that's still just like, still active anyway. Everybody's getting old. They were 55.
Right. It's passing that tradition down.
Yeah. So it's good to see that young, they're all like in their 20s, picking it up like my dad did in the 90s whenever they finally all like went and played for Jeff Thompson up there and that started building it back up.
Yeah. There'll be some good games over the young people.
Yeah, because it's good. Hummingbirds got good. They're the ones who won, I think, last year. They won all their games.
Damn.
And Big Cove is always representing hard, play hard. That's why everybody always respects him. Yeah, and then the new teams, I think Oklahoma's coming in. They got a team coming in.
That's cool.
That's playing our type. So they've been learning over the past few years.
Right.
So they're bringing a team in.
That's good. That's real good.
Yeah, it's going to be a good week of ball. Yeah, hopefully they have the good pageants too. All the young ladies out there representing.
Yeah. This is one of the few events, you know, in the year that's got a lot of culture mixed into it.
Yeah.
And it's an especially good time for making memories with your loved ones and your kids if you got them. Seeing everybody there that's in recovery instead of, you know, sneaking off to the bathrooms to make shady deals, you know, or whatnot. It's just getting enjoyment out of seeing my kids on the rides, you know, or enjoying a candied apple or 2 or 3, you know. Well, I will say one thing, you know, I know inflation's like affecting everybody and it's bad, but I just hope the dinners ain't outrageously priced, because they have been. I mean, the food's good, but damn, you know.
Hope Indian dinner's only $10.
Yeah, with a drink.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be 12.
Like 15.
Yeah, 15 with a drink. Who knows?
Still good though.
Yeah. So, how about any memories that you have, like, from performing? Like, for myself, one of the memories I have, my cousin Sam was running for, like, Little Miss Turkey, maybe. So, her talent was singing Amazing Grace.
Oh, nice.
She needed a partner, so that was me. And I had to get out there with my little ribbon shirt. And my performance side, I overshadowed her during her time. I can't help it, man.
Yeah. Put some soul in it.
Yeah, but that's me. They always So I was like, you shouldn't have probably had me on there. But yeah, that might be the only time I performed at the fire sober.
Yeah.
Because the other time I performed, I was in pretty legs, so I was either had a drink or had a pill or two in me to do pretty legs.
Yeah, but people, they still talk about how great that was.
Yeah. That was when I was only on 30s. Next year I was like drunk, and I didn't have 30s. I was broke, so I was only drunk. So that's how I got the encouragement. Yeah, because when y'all won it the year before, I wasn't doing it. I was just doing it because I probably was high, I guess. It's like, I do it for fun. I had people that was backing me up, and I had like good jokes. I had thought about it all week. I was all written it out. And then Fuzzbuster came out, and I had people I knew in it, so I could crack jokes on them.
Dang.
And then it just worked out. And then one of them was in the dang Pretty Legs too. Boo was in it. He was
damn, that's some good memories. For a lot of people, you know, not just you.
Yeah, that night was pretty good. I spent $1,000 on pills and one.
God dang. It was like 10 of them, wasn't it?
Yeah, I had people waiting. They saw me win. Hey, I give you 10 for 40.
Making
10
deals
for 400. Yeah, that was a good deal.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, them fires. How about you? You ever performed or done anything?
Yeah, years ago, believe it or not, I was a heavy metal guitar player. There was a band called Pride Before Fall. We played the Fall Festival one year. Well, I was sober then, you know, and I had like a $2,000 Marshall half stack and like a $1,200 Gibson Flying V, solid black. Yeah, man, it was pretty awesome. It was melted some faces off that night. But yeah, it was good. I mean, it was.
I don't
some good
remember
memories.
high school or something. Or
Not
young?
in high school, but
Right after high school?
I was a lot younger. This was like
Oh, so-
I think in my early 20s. Because
Alright.
like Streetwise came on after us, I think.
Alright, yeah.
And I think Creator was one of the hype men,
Yeah,
and maybe Jeff Lineberry, I think.
yeah.
Yeah,
That was Chad,
Rob.
Steve, and Rob.
Yeah.
Arcade.
Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty awesome, you know. All the old, as soon as we started, like all the older people got up and left.
Yeah.
We cleared them out.
Yeah. It was right after the pageants, probably. Back in them days.
Yeah. It was a good time. It was man, I forgot all about that until just now.
Yeah. So, so you said you're going to the fire probably a couple of times. You think it's going to be hard being in recovery now, or just seeing different people who may not be in recovery?
Really, it doesn't matter at this point. You know, I'm just excited to be there and be there present for my kids and seeing their enjoyment.
Yeah.
Their enjoyment is my enjoyment.
Yeah. So you got anything else about the fire anyway?
Just that it used to be a lot colder back then than it is now.
Yeah, that's probably wear your short sleeves out of it.
Yeah, at least.
Till Friday, and then you'll probably get cold.
Yeah.
So yeah, have a good, safe fire. And for Firekeeper Recovery, I'm Brant Grant.
Bumper Smith.
And we'll leave the light on for you. Eastern Bay, Cherokee, Firekeeper Recovery. We them firekeepers, the firekeepers, the firekeepers, the firekeepers. Yeah, coming to you live from the mountains of smoke. Firekeeper Recovery, bringing you hope. If you're living in darkness, look for the light, cause our fire is burning and they're helping you fight. It's the firekeepers, the firekeepers, 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 firekeepers. Recovery, bumping BG, talk recovery.